Oh, oh my gosh, I missed that entire thing. Did not get recorded. That whole time I've been talking. I've been talking to myself. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, you guys, I just nailed a play. I just nailed a play on NVDA. Now I'm upset with myself because I became a scaredy cat here. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't have that recorded too. I was gonna make a video out of that. That was absolutely perfect. Gosh dang it, you guys. I'm so sorry. So here's what I did right off the bat. Again, based off my 1 hour candle, we had a huge red candle here between this 8 and 9 a.m. So what that tells me is we're going short. So I wanted to find the absolute extreme entry, which was right here, all these bodies, and then get that quick touch and come on back to the downside, okay? So that's exactly what I did. I got filled on this play at 632 and 99 cents. The high of this candle was 633. I got it by 1 cent, you guys. 1 freaking cent. Now, again, I got scared in here. I had I made $116 on this, but my first profit target was 629, second profit 627. We hit both of those profit targets. So if I would have had a little bit more cojones at 633 down to 627, I just would have made about $600 versus 116. But overall, I liked what I did there, and I had my exact reasoning, and I nailed that. Gosh, though, I'm so pissed that wasn't recorded, you guys. Oh my gosh. Nailed that. Oh, I'm so pissed that wasn't recorded. Well, that's very, very, very unfortunate. Cool to see. I wish I had some more balls to have held that all the way through these profit areas. I don't know if you can see this on my monitor here, but I got filled. I covered at 631.82. I kind of got emotional. I should have just took half and then kept the other half to, carry on. But I freaked out and hit flatten out. But I made $1.17 on that play, on that NVDA short. Gosh dang. Okay, so now let's let things kind of settle down here. Oh, I'm so excited that strategy worked, though. Holy crap. I'm typing over in Dex Lobby 1 second. Man, gosh dang. I really want to go over this with you guys because this is freaking sweet. Oh, you know what? I need to prioritize my internet too. 1 second. I want to make sure my live is good, and then I need to jump over to Disney and Coin and kind of see what we're doing over there. But I will want to go over this play again. Prioritize. Okay. So I don't know who's here right now. AMD. Yeah. Let me look at that. Who's here other than Guru? Raise your hand for me if you're actually here. Raise your hand for me. Let me know who's here, who's actually listening to me right now. Or maybe you just got some people in the background, but Who is here? Want to know who's here. Again, we can come down again on NVDA. Again, I think overall, I think this candle is going to be short. Hold on a second. I just got an alert on coin, you guys. So coin, I just got my alert to enter long here. Do I have the balls to do it again? $131.86. Let's do it. 131. I got to trust my levels. Remember, I made all these lines when I wasn't emotional. So now when I get to these levels, I need to trust it. So hold on. Hey, Rio Trader. Okay, so I'm looking at a coin here really fast. These are plays that I did a whole bunch of research on last night and then this morning. Let's see if we can get this touch here to 131.86. Don't want it to hit these bodies per se. I want it to come down to these bodies. Where's our level 2 here? Again, so I'm trying to take a long position on coin right now, you guys. Looking to take a long position on coin, but right now we're still about $1 for my entry. Here's what I'm going to do. I want to cancel this really fast just because I want to put my brackets on this. Okay, so I'm going to take, well, let's take 100 here. I got to trust this. So what do I have here? 131.86, 131. $87. Now let's move these stop losses. I've got a stop loss at 50 cents, and I want that stop loss to stop on this. Do I even have a stop? That's not good. Oh, right there. I'm sorry. Hard stop right there. Okay, so there's my hard stop. And then I want my profit target. I mean, profit target's going to be, we'll put it here. Okay. So there's coin if we get filled on that. Okay. So let's give this a second, and then I'll explain my NVDA trade. Come on, where do we hit? Low 131.87. Don't miss it by a flippin' cent. Oh my gosh! I swear, if I miss this by 1 cent, I'm gonna be so pissed. I put entry at, oh, I put it at 87. I put it at 87 and it hit 87. I just didn't get filled. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh, we're at 47 right now. Oh my goodness. I had it to the penny. Come on. Are you kidding me? Gosh, I needed to give that another cent or two. What did I have my first order that I canceled? What was that? I canceled that order on coin. 50 shares at, where was it? 131.89. So had I kept that order in at 89, I would have been filled right now. Gosh, dang it. Okay, hold on. Watch this for a second, you guys. Watch this for a second. I'm going to be so pissed. Again, I would have been up $100 already on this trade too. I would have been up $100 on this trade. This hit 131.87. My order right here is for 131.87. Okay, hold on. Well, that order's in. It'll let me know if it gets filled. Disney was my other one. Let me look at Disney really fast. So Disney, I had the exact same thing. I wanted to get filled here at 96.48. Look at that, 96.48 right here, right out of the gate in the morning, and then went up to 97.48. I would have made $1 on that move as well. Oh my gosh, all three of my plays would have been nailed this morning. Oh. Okay. Yeah. I want to see if we can. Gosh dang it, though. You guys absolutely nailed 3 3 plays. 3 plays I nailed. It's just, unfortunately, I didn't get filled on this one by 1 cent. And Disney, I was overpaying attention to NVDA, so that's okay. I get that one. But this one, I was here for it. Thing is, I don't want to just blitz into this now, you know? Where are we at on this? You can see on a... yeah, I'll tell you here in a second. I mean, look at this, you guys. You can see at the top of my chart, 131.87. My order fills for 131.87. Son of a biscuit. Trying to be too precise. I should have gave that another penny or two. Okay, so the reason I got that was because of all of this. So you can see the low on this candle was 131.68. Or sorry, the close. Close of this candle was 131.89. See, I should have gone 2 more cents. The open of this candle was 131.89. My bad. I had that off by 2 cents. That's my fault. That's where sometimes these lines are a little bit. I normally look at candles. How did I miss that? That's totally my fault. So I should have had this at 131.89 is where I should have had that order. I put it in at 131.87. I was off by 2 cents from where I should have been, based on the bodies of these candles here. Okay, that's where I got that dollar amount for the bounce. Does that make sense? You guys see that though? And again, I base all these entries in son of a Oh, we're $2 above where my entry was. $2 above on 100 shares. I'd be up 200 bucks on this. Look at my profit taking is up here at 134.94. You guys, if this works out up there, hold on. I've got that order fill. I want to go back to Disney, and then I promise I'm going to go over NVDA too. The only thing that scares me on Disney right now is this big red candle. So again, same thing with NVDA. We got this huge red candle, breaks through all these bodies. We get a retest back up here through these bodies. I would have gone these bodies right here. So a short at 97.41 is where I would have entered short on this one based off of this. Okay. But again, I think for a longer hold, this orange line to the long could be a longer hold right now. I'm like, do I cancel my coin order right now? What if it comes down later? I'm going to cancel that and just regroup here. Oh, I would have been up $200 on that one already. Okay. Let's go over NVDA. Oh my gosh, and it still was going. Holy crap. That thing, what was the low on this? 625.41. I truly was considering entering back up here at 631. But so here's how I nailed NVDA, you guys. And I absolutely 100% should have been more patient. I should have held this for the close of the 1 hour, but man, NVDA is so freaking scary with how quickly it moves. I needed to be more patient here. So here's how I nailed this though. Big red candle between 8 and 9 a.m. This red candle on the 1 hour broke below all of these bodies and wicks. So that tells me that we're on the bearish side, okay? So we're on the bearish side because we broke on the 1 hour. So what I want to do is I want to get an entry as high as possible on this for an extreme entry, not here, but up here. Okay, that's how I messed up an AMD trade yesterday, and I can go over that as well. But so we get an entry back up here. I had the entry originally at 632.88, but I was like, you know what? NVDA is going to naturally gravitate to a whole number. So I went ahead and put that at 632.99. The high of that candle was 633. So you can see how 1 cent makes a difference one way or another. So I got filled on that. My first profit target was 629.50. Second profit target 627.20. And again, truly, because my trade is based off of 1 hour, I shouldn't even exit this trade until the close of this 1 hour candle. So had I had done that, I would be up $500 right now. But we also have another 10 minutes to go. But I chickened out. I saw, again, NVDA just moved so fast in the morning. I chickened out. I took a quick $100 in profit and I moved on. But truly, I mean, again, I should technically still be in this trade based off my 1 hour candle trading strategy. But I wimped out. But I still made $116. So does that make sense, Rio Trader and Guru, Daddy Be Trading, anyone that's in here listening to that? I just cannot believe that wasn't recorded, you guys. Holy crap, I thought I was live that whole time. I literally went over all my plays. Disney and Coin and NVDA, went over every single one of my plays. Yeah, I'm really liking the one. Here's the thing, these larger time frames give you a lot stronger confirmation, right? So again, like here, let's say this 1 hour candle never happens. Right here, I have no trade based off of this because everything is bouncing between these channels. So in this case, there's no trade on NVDA. It's now when I go to this next hour that I saw this break of all these bodies, I get an extreme high and wait for the downside. And that's what we got here, okay? So I wimped out. I should still be holding this thing. That's okay. Learning lesson there, but I still made $116 in profit. So good trade. Go back to Coin. Okay, you can see Coin's coming back up, but here's the thing. I'm pissed because I missed this initial move here. 131.87 was my fill order. We hit that low and we bounced off it all the way back up to 133.69 at a high. So I mean, literally almost $2. I'm going to be careful here on Coin right now. Also, Rio Trader said it at 9 a.m. So 10 a.m. Eastern. There's gonna be what is it? Jobs and consumer confidence. So want to be careful with that. That could really mess up the market. But this yellow line is an entry point for me. I'm not going to enter Coin right now. I'm going to see if we can get down a little bit lower. If we can get down to almost probably my stop loss that I had in here. Maybe to 131 we could take entry. That'd be crazy if this thing bounced off this damn yellow line again. Look at that thing bounce off this yellow line again, you guys. Low of this candle, 131.79. I canceled that order, but I'm curious to see if we are going to get a bounce off that yellow line again. It's so important to know these key levels. Learn these key levels, man. It can make a huge difference in your trading. Hold on. I'm not trading that. It's fine. Disney, look at Disney off this orange line here. But again, originally, you can see this big red candle. Again, same thing. Short it up here because this big red candle. I would have taken my profit here at this orange candle. So that would have given me $1 move. And unfortunately, I was going to trade 500 shares on Disney. So that would have made me $500. Probably should have gone with a little bit of smaller play with Disney over NVDA. But still, my strategy worked. So again, big red candle, fill up here around these bodies. We got that. Short back on down to the orange line. Now this orange line is where I had an entry to go long for a little bit of a longer hold. So we'll see if that orange line holds up. I don't want to just jump in here anywhere because the thing is, if I'm wrong, then I'm risking a lot more. You know what I mean? So I'm going to hold off a little bit. I'm going to wait for the 10 o'clock news that's coming as well. See if that affects anything. Where's Coin again? Okay, Coin is hanging out right at that yellow line. Be interested to see if we get the bounce off this line. Damn, though, nailed that. Oh, all three of those calls, you guys. I nailed all three of those calls. I'm typing over again in Dex Lobby. 3 perfect calls today. Lobby, all from 1 hour candles. Disney, NVDA, and what would be your stop loss on NVDA? If I went short? Oh my gosh, look at coins still getting a bounce off that yellow line. So should I have re-entered there? I mean, hindsight's 2020, but should I have entered? Look at working again. See, I gotta stop overthinking it. I had my entry there. You know, I had it the first time. I guess I was scared that we hit it the first time, that the second time may not work. But gosh dang it, see, I should have trusted that. I'd be up another $100 off my 100 shares right there. So let's go back over your question, Guru. Where would my stop loss be on NVDA? Are you talking about my original short? Or if I like entered here, or what are you asking? So on my original short, I put my stop loss just above the wick. So this high here at 634.38, I put my stop loss at 634.45. So I had brackets already filled out, and again, I pansied out there. I was a wimp. I was a wimp. Had I had truly held for my 50 cover here and my 50 cover here, I mean, money. I mean, it would have been so much better. I mean, look at that. Would have been $3.50 there. Again, this is my fault. I chickened out. 3.5 times 50, so 175, and then another $6 times 50. So what was that math there? 175, so $475. That it had I had stuck to my game plan 100%, I would have made $475. Instead, I took 160 profit. So, learning. That's where I gauge, like, okay, profits are profits. You know, still learning this, and it's okay to be green. But man, I nailed that. Perfect trade. Now again, watch this 627.20, you guys. If we can break and hold below this on the 5-minute candle, we're short. We're short here. Again, I don't like to trade just breaks though. Again, I want to get a confirmation close below all these bodies. So move this line up. So you see all these bodies here? I'd be looking for a close below here. If we close below here, then I would be looking for a retest somewhere in here for the continuation of the downside. Where's coin at? Oh my god, you guys, coin. I should have entered it. Oh my gosh. John. See, I called it there. I was scared that the move had already been made, but that was my profit target. Suck. I'd be up over $200 on that trade right now. But you guys, even that, I guess, forget about the trade in general. Yes, it would have been nice to make profits there 100%. But the fact that my strategy worked, and not only that, I'm nailing these things to damn near the penny, is just absolutely cool to see. Like we came up to VWAP here. Again, I swear to you, I think we're going back to 134.94. If we break this 136, again, 140 would be my next profit target. Again, this was right here, entry for a long. This was kind of a longer hold for me, so I definitely screwed up there. Gosh dang it! Can I have a redo? Can we rewind? Rewind to like 5 minutes here. Let me get that entry. Suck. All right, let's go back to NVDA. You guys, I'm looking for the close below this 627.39. That's what I'm looking for. I'm shorting this. I'm shorting this because SPY is dumping here. Come on. Come on. Come on, let's get this dump. Taking it. I took it really fast, $40. Oh, look at this thing still go. See, I'm just wimping out holding this thing, but you know what? I'm just going to stack up some profits here. So took a quick scalp there on NVDA for $40. But see, it's like, look I had the utmost confidence in coin. I didn't take that, you know, but then I'll jump it on NVDA. That's what I've been doing. It's like I miss an A++ setup that I like. And so then when I miss that, then I go try and find another play that's not as good of a setup, and then I end up taking a loss. You know what I mean? So here now, we do need to wait for this candle close. I took that really fast, but if we do get this candle close confirmation below this line, we're still short. I'm assuming the SPY took a dump because of consumer news. I'm gonna turn deck on here really fast. Oh, he's still listening in EXI. Jobs report and consumer sentiment coming up. So did it hit? Did the news come out? Oh man, look at NVDA. Look at NVDA go. Again, you guys, so wow, holy crap. Again, we were looking for this break here. We're getting it, but we still got 3 minutes. This is where NBA, I mean, look at, you can see that dump, but we still have 3 minutes before the close of this candle. I am very bearish on NVDA today. Again, wait for this close. Here's the thing too, though. Look at, we came right back down to these candles on the 1 hour again. We closed green, so we didn't close below this. So a good opportunity to potentially go long, but I would be stretching there. That's not 100% on that. But again, look at NVDA. See, look at how long that is. The range on this candle is $3.30. That is just a ginormous range. I mean, so just in 2 minutes, you could be down 300 or up 300, depending on which way you went. Why wait for candlestick confirmation here? See all these wicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wicks. Nothing is closing below this 627.39 mark. Gosh, I'm so pissed that trade wasn't recorded. How did that not get recorded? Okay, we've got 1 minute on this candle close, you guys. Now that doesn't mean if we close above here, that doesn't mean just instantly go long. That doesn't mean anything. I want to get the confirmation that we're short. And have we got the consumer news yet? Holy crap. Okay, Deck is looking at what shorts on, what stock is that? Geez, the cost of shorts for Nexi right now is damn near $500 for 1,000. Geez. So that means, if you guys are unaware on Lightspeed, so to be able to get shares to short, so Deck was trying to get 1,000 shares to short, it was going to cost him $500 just to buy those shares to short, or have the opportunity to short those. That is huge. Okay, look at though, this 5 minute, we did not close below this. Gosh dang, I really think we're short here. Just don't want to guess. No guessing, John. No guessing. We're already up. We're up $153 on the day. Where's Coin and Disney at? Okay, Disney came back down to that orange line again. Look at Coinbase again. I'm going to watch this 1 hour. So here's the thing on this 1 hour, though, that I didn't pay attention to. Look at this 1 hour. We closed below these bodies. Look at this huge range. but we closed below these bodies. So actually, I'm leaning more towards bearish now on coin, you guys, based off this 1 hour candle. Where's Disney? Disney, again, back to this, come back to this orange line here. Just because there's news coming out, I'm going to let things kind of settle down a little bit, although I do like this line. Hit it first thing this morning, too. Sorry, I turned to my left over here because this is where my TV is, where I have all my chats, my chat rooms, stuff like that. I got a giant screen right in front of me, for those of you that aren't with me a lot. But you can see, like, I've got a big monitor with, I've got 8 different charts here that I look at. So, I don't even know, how big is this monitor? It's one of those curved ones, you know, it's freaking wide as hell. I'm blind over here, so I need everything as big as possible. And coin is loving this area. It's not giving it up. Okay. The NVDA not giving up this red line as well. 627.39. Not giving that up either. Ooh, getting a nice reversal to the upside. If we break this 632.88, guys, look to go long. And actually, I take that back. I mean, all these bodies right here on my 5-minute, I always look for candle closes. If we could break back above 631, I think again 633 is a good place to go on this. Yeah, I need candlestick confirmation. So we have roughly 2 minutes on this candlestick close here. I'm not just going to blitz in. Let's look at hit that mark, came right back down. How important these levels are. I'm getting really, really good at hitting these levels. Now I just need to keep boosting my confidence to get into these trades. Watch for this break. We've got just under 2 minutes. SPY. Okay, SPY is getting a bounce off a support zone that I had in there. Dang, that was such a massive red candle. But VWAP could reject this on the SPY, so be aware of that. VWAP on the SPY is $490.89. Kind of getting a rejection off there. But again, my main focus is here on NVDA. If we can get the candlestick close back above all these bodies here from this morning, I think we could be going on the long side. Give you a read on Netflix 1 second. I'd be happy to do that. I want to wait for this candlestick close on NVDA. We've got 1 minute on it, okay? If this doesn't close above it, then I got to wait a whole other 5 minutes. You see why I wait for candlestick confirmation? I don't just run into these things. Look at that. I mean, look at that. That's 631 all the way back down to 630. I mean, in seconds. Just under 30 seconds, you guys. $15 seconds. These seconds matter, man. I'm telling you what. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, there's no trade there yet. It didn't break. No trade there. Let me go over to Netflix for you, Daddy be trading. Netflix, what's my read on this? So, yeah, if we were to talk about that this morning, so big red candle on the 1 hour here, I would have been bearish. Looking at some key areas here. I like 1 hour bodies. Okay, so you could have either gone up to here, but again, I like the body. So body 573.02 on the 1 hour. I think we can get a hit that and come back down for reversal. We got this candle close, same thing. So again, this shows me bearish on the 1 hour because we keep closing below bodies. So again, that's bearish. So back at this wick right here on this 1 hour. Now, this wouldn't have been an extreme for me, so I probably wouldn't have been entered. I probably would have put in a short up here at 573. But you can see my 1 hour candle closes do work because we got this touch back up here at 570, and then we came down to, geez, 565. Wow. But I'm looking at the 5 minutes. So where did we touch it? So we touched back here at 950 to 955. We got back down to 966, which you can see all these wicks. So that would have been a good spot to take profit. But yeah, you're talking about a $4 move. $4 move on Netflix, and that was in 5, 10, 15 minutes. 15 minutes could have made whatever, however many shares you would have traded. Now, right now, again, we're still closed, even though we're green. Let's say, I'd be stretching here. I wouldn't have an actual trade here yet. There's no trade for me on Netflix yet. I'm not sure which way this one's going to go. So, I don't know. I don't know right now based off these 1 hour candles. So sorry, that may not help, but I guess it does help in saying stay away. Wouldn't trade that yet. Disney, where we at on Disney? The Disney slowed down a lot. Yeah, where we at on NVDA? See this, you guys? This red line is still holding up on NVDA. Thing is, though, I don't want to short it off that because we could just blow through it, you know, and so I don't want to be short at this line and then we just blow through it super fast. That's why I'm liking using these brackets, though. So I created this 2-for-1 bracket. So profit $1, giving up 50 cents. Now every stock is a little different, so I can move those once I get in. But that's why I made this 2-to-1 kind of template, or not template. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, I guess setting there where I can automatically click that. What do you guys think about this 1 hour candlestick trading strategy? You guys like it? Again, when I was first trading, I never, if you would have told me I'd be trading based off 1 hour candles, I would have laughed in your face. Everything I was trading when I first started trading was 1 minute candlesticks. It just became too emotional for me because I keep seeing those candles, you know, every minute creating a new candle. You know, just it seemed like the larger, you know, I went to 3 minute and 5 minute, which I still use the 5 minute, and then the 30, and then the 1 hour, and it just felt like the larger the time frame I went, I kept growing larger in time frame, the better confirmations I was getting. And I really like this right before the morning bell, though. Hit an extreme comeback down, whichever way, up or down. It's been awesome. And I've got so many more examples of that as well. So maybe I can go over that a little bit later with you guys over lunch hours. You guys see anything else you want to trade right now? Any other questions on a stock? Same thing on NVDA, though. We've got about 40 seconds on the close of this candle. We would need this to close back above, 631. All right, we got 15 seconds on the close of this candle. You see we're bouncing through these red lines here. Right to that red line. Don't want that right now. I think, if I were to guess, I think we're going to finally get this blow through. Up. This right here, again, let's see if we candle close here, see if we can get a retest back down to this area. Again, I don't want to just run into this. I like breaks and retest. I don't want to FOMO into something really fast, you know. Again, think about this. You know, I took a quick scalp on NVDA here, but think about if I entered and held this one on NVDA. I entered on that short here at 627.43. Okay, so I took a quick 40 cents on it, but think about 627.43. This thing closed up here another dollar. Think about if I held that. So again, we're getting this break, but again, we got 4 minutes left on that. Over here on my 3 minute candles, that is a candle close on a 3 minute. Here, I'll bring it over. Right there, you can see these bodies. So from here to there, we went, so you got about $1. Look at this thing moving now. This thing could reverse right here for a little bit. Let's see if we get a bounce off here. Back down maybe 50 cents or so. And tough to market order into NVDA, you guys. Again, you got about a 20 cent spread, 15 cent spread, kind of depending. I've got 3 minutes on that, so I want to go look at coin, Disney. Okay, Disney broke that orange line. Shoot. Oh no. Oh no, I should be shorting this here. Well, let's see here. Good thing I didn't. I almost go back to this orange line as a retest on the short. What's my, not 100% sold on this, but oh wow, look at that. Look at this 1 hour candle. See that purple line and drop. I mean, this thing could come back to 95.56. Not going to trade that. What did I say? Red line back on down. Okay, let's see though. Again, we got 2 minutes on this candlestick close. So if we do break above these candles, I'd be looking for a retest back at 630.98, and we got to close above. Retest level would be 630.98. So right here at this level would be my retest. Stop loss. Again, man, NVDA moves so fast. You typically have to give NVDA $1 no matter what. Because again, it can move so quickly. We've got just under a minute, or just over a minute. Sorry, right at there. If we get through 632.88, you guys, this thing's gonna really get going. We've got a high here from aftermarket right there. So be aware of that spot. That's about what, $2, $1.50, $1.60 from that yellow line there. So look at this 1 hour too, you guys. You see right here where we're at. This 631.84, if I were to extend this to the left. So this is where I kind of wonder sometimes, again, overthinking things. You can see these bodies right here. Over that. How close is that? It's right at that line that I had right here. See that? So I mean, we could literally hit this and get a reversal. Because that's all these bodies right here. Okay, so we closed above these bodies. See if we're just going to get this continuation. Again, I won't just run into something. So this thing could go all at once, but I'm not going to just run into something. I like retest though. So want to go in for a retest here at 631. Let's do this, 631. And I'm scared though because of this 1 hour. 1 hour candle scares me. because we could just get a really big reversal to the downside. It does. NVDA scares me to short or to go long right now. You got big resistance here. I've got a 1 hour candle here. We could hit this yellow line and bounce off again. Or we don't, and this thing just blows through. I don't really feel like gambling right now. I'm up $153. Last thing I want to do is just give this away. So again, we're either going to get this and then come back down to 631 and then maybe retest that for the continuation, or if we just get enough volume, this thing's going to blow through here and hit 634. Here we go. I mean, obviously we broke through this. You can see though, this candle, we didn't get the retest I would have liked. So again, obviously no entry. Now watch this 1 hour candle. I know we're a long ways away from that, but now I want to watch this 1 hour candle, see if we can break and close back above this 633.31 on these bodies. Here, 33.30. You guys see that though, that yellow line? If you would have entered short there, maybe put a stop loss up there, look at that. Look at that. That yellow line held up again. This is scary. I mean, this thing could come all the way back down here. I'm buying. I'm gonna buy here. I'm gonna be a buyer. See if I'm an idiot or not. I just took quick profits there. Quick profits, another 40 bucks, you guys. And I'm not sure what this thing's going to do. I just saw it at this level. I mean, I was in and out of that in what, 2 seconds? 2 seconds I was in and out of that thing. At least I know my levels on NVDA, right? Where, again, I took 2 quick scalps on it. Yeah, this thing could blow through here, though. SPY is dumping right now, you guys. Be aware of that. I'm shorting this. I got to be quick on the trigger here if this thing blows through. I'm out. I'm not liking it. So now I just lost $40. I did mark it in just because this thing's moving fast, which I don't typically like to do. But look at, you can see my get out there. I'm being stupid right now. I'm just like buying market, selling market right now. I think NVDA is going to blow through now. I just flattened out again. You guys, I'm taking quick scalps right now on NVDA. Sorry, I know, tough to keep up with that, but I'm just taking quick scalps. I think this is going to go to 634. I really do. And it's tough because I am just marketing in and out, which I don't like to do on NVDA. I really don't. So I'm going against my trading strategy on that. It's just, again, these things, I've seen this thing go, and I'm in and out right now on this thing. I've been in and out. I'm not holding it. And if we're going to break this yellow line, retest 632.88. Buy here 632.29. I'm going to put a buy here. 32, what'd I say? 632.50. Put a stop down there. Yeah, see, this is what I was thinking, that 634. Wanted to see if we can get a retest down here though, and then continuation. And we still might get it, so Hang on for a second here. So I'm going right here, just above, right at this body here, 632.52. See if we can get a quick retest of that body. At this. Okay, filled. I've got my stop loss. Come on, come back up. Oop, not looking good. Come on, turn around for me. This could be a retest level here though too. Not in love with this right now. Come on. Turn back around. Retest, let's go. Back on up. I like that it broke this yellow line and closed above it. That's why I went to this body. Obviously, I guess I should have gone a little bit lower there. Come on. Get that spike to the upside. Come on, let's go, baby. I just took it, guys. Again, I don't want to just... There, $260. I'm up $260. I've just been doing some very quick scalps on NVDA today. But my retest level was okay. It would have been better, obviously, if we came to this red line. I should have gone there. I just didn't want to miss it. That's why I went to that body. But I had my reasons for my retest. Hey, PG. Thank you. I've been doing some quick scalps today on NVDA. I'm up $260. Again, I'm trying to focus on one stock today. Although I did have some longer holds that I was looking at on Coin and Disney. I freaking missed this Coin one. Oh, I'm so pissed about that one. And then Disney over here. Good. Disney's interesting because, again, this orange line was my level, but we've been coming to this red line and bouncing. Let me see. And I guess technically this red line because of these wicks right here. So maybe I just had this in the wrong spot. See those wicks right here from yesterday? So those wicks have been holding up here. So I think, again, I think we're long on Disney for a longer hold, but again, from this entry at 96.35, that's 15 cents. 15 cents on, you know, 500 or 1,000 shares. That's a lot of money. So I don't want to just reach for that. Although I do like this. I'm going to put another alert down here if we get lower. And Disney would be more of a longer hold, and same thing with Coin would have been a longer hold. I'm a moron for not entering Coin here. Just an absolute moron for not entering there. Okay, so look at NVDA. You know, again, I ended up just taking my profits there and not holding. Oh, Disney? Did we just literally hit my alert on Disney? Oh my gosh, I literally went away for just a second and we just hit this. I went away for just a split second and we hit that? What the heck? That just hit that? Holy crap. Didn't think that was going to hit that fast. Damn. Sorry, you guys, on Disney, I didn't expect it to hit it that fast. I thought it'd be a little bit sooner, but that thing just nailed that and came right back up. I need to keep Disney on another... Yes, I do. Okay, I've got Disney on another chart over here. Going back to NVDA, that's our main play. So this closed below the yellow line, you guys. I was like, man, I was damn near going to short that right there because we closed below this yellow line. But okay, I need to stop over trading here. I'm up $260. Last thing I want to do is just keep over trading on NVDA. You know what I mean? So let's not give those profits away. Don't want to give those profits away. Again, to me, it's all about candle closes. And again, you got to have the right levels, though, right? If you don't have the right levels, it can throw off your entire trading. Okay, so this 30-minute candle just closed, so that's interesting right here. So you can see on the 30-minute candle, look at this. Even the 30-minute candle closed below this yellow line. I missed that. And that's this yellow line is these bodies right here. That up just a... Right, so closing below that yellow line there, SPY is coming down. Dang, I want to short this so bad, but I don't want to overtrade. I'm going to wait for this 1 hour candle close is what I'm going to do. Because if we can get, I said this earlier, if we can get this 1 hour candle close above that yellow line, that's a really good sign for a long. So I'm going to wait for bigger confirmation there. Okay, Disney just dumped below that orange line. Man, oh. Okay, Disney I'm starting to get very bearish on. Right here. Level at 23. Really do want to trade Disney. I really do. See, okay, so I've put these levels in this morning and I'm starting to just second guess myself, right? Okay, here, it hit it and got a big bounce. Did I miss that first move? Okay, well, no, John, this is you said this is kind of a longer hold here. At once, at twice, at 3 times, at 4 times off here. This candle, though, if we close below that orange line, you know, again, we have 3 minutes on this candle close. If we close below that orange line, we could be bearish here. Going to the short side. And again, that orange line comes from this and even further, actually. This orange line goes even further. Look at this. See here? We didn't close above. We actually were down here, 96.18. Okay. See if this goes even further on Disney. No, okay. So it's that level right there, right here. And then yesterday we broke that level right here, and now we're coming back and retesting it. So the next level of entry, again, is kind of this red line here. But this is where this orange line could absolutely hold up. And it's like, I don't want to miss this if we go to the long side, you know. Got that, I'm talking to myself here. I've got that orange line in there for a reason. Go long. Base it off good information. If you were to enter here, again, stop loss, you'd be given this 10 cents. You know, on 500 shares, you're only risking $50. I'm hesitating right now. $500 shares. Let's do this. Go with brackets. Only going to give this thing 15 cents on my stop. Okay, so I put in an entry here on Disney at 96.35 with a 15-cent stop. So I'm risking about $60 or so. So I'm up 260. So I'm essentially giving it, again, around that $60, which would, if I did lose this, I'd still have a profit of 200. So my risk reward here, I like my risk reward. And look at, I missed my entry. That's what I was saying, 96.35 here. And we got down to 96. Holy crap. But even this candlestick, we closed above this orange line here. I want to give this. What happened there? I'm going to be greedy here. I'm going to come down even lower on here. 28. Stop loss. 28. Whoa, what is this? I need to delete this. Cancel this whole thing. I don't know what's going on. Don't know what's going on there. So that, because I want to give it that much room. Why is my stop like that? Why is my stop doing that? Sorry, why are my brackets not working here? 500. I want to stop out at, say, 12 cents. 500 shares long at 32. It's saying negative 50. Something's going on. I'm looking at Disney to go long here around this orange line. This has been a good level of support here, but for some reason my brackets are not working. But yeah, I've been looking around this 96.35, 96.32 area. See, what's happening is I'm seeing this level, but then this thing drops, and then I get scared to enter because then I start psyching myself out. Like, no, this is gonna go short now. This is gonna go short, and so then I start again messing with my head. And then I end up missing a play. And then I'll be like, see, John, you had that orange line in there for a reason, you know, to go long. Why didn't you just trust your instincts? You know what I mean? So then I keep doing that. And you could see right now, had I had entered at the 96.35, like I was talking about, we'd be up 10 cents right now. Anyway, so those are the emotions that I'm dealing with. And I see the levels and I keep telling myself, just trust your levels. Put in the levels there this morning when you're not emotional. You know what I mean? And so that's been, once I get in here, like right now, I saw this drop below this orange line and then I freak out. And I'm like, no, this is going to go short. Where instead it's like, nope, this is a level of liquidity zone. Get in there, you know. And that was at 96.29.30, you know. So we'd be up 20 cents on this right now had we entered that area. So those are the emotions I'm still dealing with, you guys. I don't know, are you guys doing the same things? Is that just me? We're out on NVDA. Are you what is your guys' I guess biggest struggles right now? Same. Not trusting yourself, putting the levels and then it gets there and then, you know, just not trusting yourself to take that entry. So weird. And then the thing is I'll miss that play and then I'll just blitz into another play that wasn't as good of a setup and then I'll take a loss and I'll be like, see, the ones I don't enter end up winning and then the ones I do enter end up losing. You know what I mean? Here goes. See, this is where that yellow line was holding up. And again, same thing on this 1 hour I'm watching in this 30-minute. I told you this 30-minute did not close above this yellow line. Again, larger time frames. Yeah. Well, I want to go over the plays that I messed up yesterday. I'll show you the plays I messed up yesterday. Truly, like I replayed them. Yesterday should have been a $2,400 day for me. Now you can sit there, you know, I can sit here and say woulda, coulda, shoulda, but everything was in line for it. Even today, had I followed my game plan completely on NVDA, I would have literally in the first 3 minutes of the day, I would have made $600, you know. We're getting this drop on NVDA, man. SPY is holding up. I have a support line, you guys, on SPY at $490.70. This is SPY right now. So I have this level right here. You can see how many times it has not closed below this level, right? So that's what I'm kind of watching. This is, oh man, there goes the dump on NVDA. Bro, I know that was one of them. Did you make money on that? How much money did you make on that, PG? Dude, that was one of them. Damn, see this yellow line. And look at even now, that's $2 from this yellow line. Come back down to this red line here. Let's see if we get that touch of that red line on NVDA. But you know what, too? Even if I'm not trading it, just watching this stuff and just continuously getting chart time and building my confidence over and over again. Hey, that's okay. $22. I mean, that's cool. Low cost, but you saw the trade worked, right? I don't know why I keep going in small shares. Like, I'll jump in these other ones super heavy, but then I see like a freaking shooting star and I just like, oh, well, I'm going to wait to scale it. Like, dude, just get in there. Freaking get in the game. Went in 100 shares. Stop being such a... Again, SPY is still holding up that level, not closing below. Oh my gosh, I want to go long on it so bad right now. No, don't do it. Stay out. Stay out. You're up $290. Don't give that away by guessing. Start being gambly. I just want to see where everything else is out right now, you guys. See if I can show you any more examples of what I'm talking about on the 1 hour candles. Holy lines galore on AMD. Goodness gracious. Okay, I'm going to clean that stuff up tonight. But you know what's cool though? This is the yellow line that I should have taken entry yesterday. Look, it hit the same flipping line again and came back down to this red line. Holy crap. That was our line. Those were our supports and resistance for yesterday, our main ones. Look at that. It did the exact same damn thing. That's nuts. And we're still holding up that yellow line. Where are we at on the hour? The thing is, watch this hour though. If this hour candle closes above these bodies, that to me is a sign of strength to the upside. Where else are we at? Apple. Okay, I thought Apple was going to come down. Damn, look at Apple. Holy crap. Got to be careful again. There's these earnings, you know, this week on bigger companies. What is it? Apple today, Microsoft, AMD. So, you know, I don't want to be gambling on that. Here's Amazon again. Again, shooting star, come back up. Look at it's coming right back down to that first profit target area we were talking about. Buy is 1 minute roughly from closing below this red line. Keep an eye on that. Microsoft. Okay, again, you can see on the 1 hour close below all these bodies. Be a tough one to enter because I would have tried to get an entry back up here, but we've still got that continuation. If we can close on Microsoft below this purple line, that's a good sign for a short right here, you guys. I'm interested here on Microsoft. But I'm always supposed to trade NVDA, John. So this is a good one. Have to trade a good trade, right, you guys? Been saying I want to trade one stock every day this week, but we close on this candle in 30 seconds. Before I just jump in. Because you've got, look here. So you got a shelf right there. How does that match up here? There. So there's not much room based on that shelf because it could hit that shelf and bounce off. But no matter what, I would always want to retest here. All right, look at NVDA. See again, yellow line. Oh, gosh dang it. This is where I almost want to take another quick scalp, you know? Down to VWAP. I think we're going to definitely hit VWAP here. Let's just paper trade this. Okay, we're in right now, paper trading it. 630.69. 630.69, we're paper trading this. Okay, stop loss at 631.34. Profit target, VWAP. Just paper trading this right now, I'm just curious. Remember, 631.15, paper trading. This is our stop loss right up here. Above this wick. Call it 20. Watching the level 2 here, so 631.20 is stop loss. Profit target, 630. Call it 630.11. Hit here. 630.22. You know, remember, I've been market ordering in today, which has cost me a bunch of money, but I wanted to get in. But look at the spread, is 20 cents. Gonna get there. While we're waiting for this, again, I repeat, I'm just paper trading this, mental paper trade. Mental paper trade on this. What are you guys looking at? Who hasn't been here today is Taquito. Has anyone seen Taquito today? John is shorting Nexi. He's down 500. Shorting or going long? Oh, he's going long on Nexi right now. Man, those move so fast for me. My last one I got in, that was that price. It dumped on me $1 in like 10 seconds, and I lost $1,000 that quickly. Where are we at on this? Still not stopped out on this paper trade. 631.20. Okay, we stopped out now, so we would have lost that trade. We would have lost that trade. Buy is making a reversal here. I'm feeling very gambly right now, and I'm kind of pulling back myself. Kind of pulling myself back. Where are we at on Disney? You see Disney still hanging around that 630 or the 96.30 area. Here's the thing though, like I said, if we get a closed candle below this, I mean, we could go. We can drop pretty significantly. Next, he just did a fake out breakout. I hate these stocks. Yeah, no, I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. What's he down? 530? Is he still in the position? Yeah, no, I don't. I would much prefer trade these stocks that I study a lot and understand their movements better. You know what I mean? Maybe my stop loss on this would have been too tight. So that's something to take into consideration. Was my stop loss too tight here? All right, that's my, man, these hours go by fast. So I've got 10 minutes before these hour candles, you guys. I'll give this another 5 minutes or so to kind of see where we're going. As my Great Dane just lets out a giant fart over here. Goodness. Oh my gosh, I've got a freaking story to tell you guys. I'll give it here a second. Hey, got another Airbnb reservation. Awesome. Love it when I get Airbnb reservations. Not as cool as Deck with his Airbnb, but I've got a nice Airbnb. Got a little cabin out in the I guess boonies. A lot of hunters and stuff like that. It's in Oklahoma. See if I can bring it up. Let me show you. We got a few minutes. I bought this about 2 years ago. Nice, and then we go up there. And it's been a little bit less often now, but I was gonna say about once a month. My wife goes up there. That's weird. My thing is not working right now. I know these pictures are a little small, but this is my little cabin right here. Got a hot tub there. There's a loft with 2 beds. Got a master bedroom. Big fire pit here. It's on about 3 acres. And there's a place over there called Robber's Cave that a lot of people like to go for hikes and stuff like that. So anyways, that's just my little cabin. Just something. And hanging around this red line on NVDA. Come on. Have you guys made any trades today? PG? Daddy be trading? Where are you guys at today? Any trades? Man, I'm missing Guru. You still in here? 0 trades? Okay, that's all right. Wait, did you lose on Netflix after we talked about it? Daddy be trading. Did you trade it after we talked about it? Come on, tell me the truth. Oh, okay, you were in it already. Okay, gotcha. Were you going long? I'm assuming you were going long on this. Oh, you shorted it. Oh. Oh, and then it's gone down like this. Sorry. Yeah, again, to me, it wasn't predictable, so that's why I wanted to enter this thing. Okay, well, that's not bad. You know, sometimes I did that yesterday. PG, you were here for that. I cut out on a stock early, and then it ended up going to my direction, but I took a small loss, but I was okay with it. I was okay with it because I wasn't feeling it. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was the Tesla short, right? I was like, yeah, you know, I'm not 100% sure. You're right. It was Tesla. I was like, yeah, I'm not feeling this one entirely. So I cut out, and it went in my direction. But you know what? I didn't feel bad about that one. I truly didn't. I was like, you know what? That truly was the right decision because that could have gone any which way. I don't know where it was in this, but yeah. So I cut loose on that one. That's okay. You know, I don't want to be gambling, you know. Ooh, look at, oh, that. Okay, so right here, you guys, this is not a shooting star, okay? I want to make sure you guys understand that. That is not a shooting star. A shooting star would have, the body would have been back up here with a long upper shadow. That is not one. Hold on, I do need to do a quick scan. Does anybody see any shooting stars? I would assume not right now with the way the market's going. And AMD, nailing those lines I had in there yesterday. Holy apple dump. Goodness. Good night. So Apple, I will trade on a smaller time frame and look at Apple. Break of the low a day, retest low a day, continuation. That's why I like these breaks of low a days. NVDA, man, NVDA is still going. Look at that. Okay, what else we got here? Amazon. You could probably short Amazon right here down to this red line, pick up about 30 cents. Because you're breaking these bodies, you created a lower low there on a close. Come back down to this red line, take half profits, and then look for the continuation. That may not be bad. It's not 100% my strategy, though, so I'm not going to trade it, but not bad on Amazon. That might work out in your favor if you guys wanted to take that. Okay, Microsoft just, okay. You see this line, though, what I was talking about? This purple line, see, look at, we closed below this purple line. Look at, we came back and retested. It's this red line. I'm shorting this here. I'm just doing 100 shares. Whoa, what's my computer doing? Cancel, cancel, cancel. Oh, no. Okay, my computer's doing something weird. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm going to give this a chance, but I shorted this because this body broke. Retest up here, but I got a terrible entry because my computer did something weird there. That sucks. So not the entry I was hoping for. I did join the ask. I thought I'd get up here at 409.39, but I'm shorting Microsoft right now. Just 100 shares, very, very, very small. But I'm concerned because my computer's doing something weird. I don't want to get stuck in this. I'm getting out. I took a 98 cent profit. My computer's doing something weird right now. It was kind of dragging, and just like I hit that market order, it filled me like 30 cents later. I didn't want to get caught up in that. So hold on, I don't know what's going on with my computer. Cut bait on that fast. It's okay. Sometimes you guys, you say, you know what? Nope, don't like that anymore. Just get out. That would have been better than me taking a loss here. You know, again, this still might work out, but I wasn't. My computer was doing something weird, so I just cut. Okay, Disney. Here's Disney. See, we got the break below. Oh, come on. Can I see? Like, I'm scared. I'm scared to get in now here. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. See, this is what happens when I look at it and see I would have gone short here back at 96.35 because we got this close. I've been talking about Disney all day. We got this close below the orange line. I'm gonna just be very cautious the rest of the time. We got 2 minutes. Sorry, go back. Any shooting stars? Kind of messed that up. Netflix, nothing. Ooh, kind of a hammer on Netflix, you guys. Netflix, look at this. Hammer below these bodies. We touched low a day. But this 1 hour candle is well below all this. Might get a retest back up here at 568.16 and then come on back down. I'm not 100% sold on that. Check out anything else. Meta. Wow, look at that. Look at that 1 hour candlestick on Meta. Jeez. Third, not a shooting star. So again, shooting star body would have to be up here for a shooting star for me. But I'll say this, look at Tesla. Red candle close, red candle close, red candle close, red candle close. If we close a red candle here, below on these 1 hour candles keep getting red closes. No, not a shooting star. That's not a shooting star. Yeah, body has to be up here. Body back up here. I would have said close around here with a huge upper shadow, but the body's, it's in the middle of this chart, so that's why not. But look at this 1 hour though. It's very interesting. I don't know, it's closing green now. If this thing would have closed red back below here, but I'm not sure on the direction now. This could go either way on Tesla. This could go either way. So not jumping into that. Good eye though. I mean, good eye for spotting that. Look at, see, I got out of Microsoft. Look at that. I wasn't feeling it anymore. I mean, this thing could come all the way back up to purple and maybe reverse on back down. Here's the other thing too. I like on the 1 hour. Look at this 1 hour. Drop, drop, drop. On the 1 hour, come back and retest this. I think I might re-enter here. 89, 90. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, that was 500 shares. I was looking at Disney before. I mean, like, my fills are just... I'm gonna go Microsoft here short based off this purple line in the 1 hour, guys. See if I can get filled. I'm gonna keep this a tight stop loss, about 20 cents. So I would say stop loss on this. Right about there. So I'm giving this one a chance. I've got the 1 hour close below prior low. Hold on a second. I want to see what's the low of this 1 hour candle, you guys. 410.26 is the low of that candle. So it might hit that and bounce off. 6. It might hit that and bounce off. If it does, I'm going to take another 100 at 410.26. I'll say 25. That could hit that and bounce off. And then I'm going to put a hard stop loss. Again, I'm basing this off the 1 hour. You guys understand why I'm doing this one? Thing is, where's my stop loss here? 410.50 will be my hard stop loss. So I'm at least in 100 shares. I'll scale in another 100 again based off this wick here on this candle on the 1 hour. Anyways, that's where I'm at. So let's hold this trade. Let's see. Buy is getting going to the upside here, so that might affect this trade. Where are we at on the 30? Again, I have to trust my trade over here. You know, I've done that numerous times where I base my trade off what the SPY is doing, and it doesn't always follow the SPY 100%. You know what I mean? And I'm only down $20 right now. This to me right now, and that's what we got to weigh, is this risk worth the reward? And again, based off this 1 hour candle, I really like it. Right there. Again, low on this was 410.26. So I put my entry at 410.25. I want it as high as possible. We're at 410.22. So here we're at, okay, so I just got filled. I'm going to put my stop loss at 50-ish, okay? So that's my stop loss. And Disney frickin' dumped right to where I was saying, gosh dang it, it broke that orange line, you guys. It's down to $96 now. Son of a suck. I knew if Disney broke that orange line, that thing was going down. Okay, now let's get this reversal here. I like to put my entries in yellow. You guys know that. So there's my entry level. This is what I should have done yesterday on AMD. I should have, because I had 2 levels there on AMD, which again, I want to go over that over lunch hours, those trades from yesterday, but I should have scaled in on AMD. So I had 2 different levels for entry, right at the purple line, and then right at this line because of the wick. Come on, Microsoft, let's get this dump now. want to do. Shorting this, auto send by ask 59. Stop limit. Oh, come on. That. Oh man, SPY started heading on the downside there. I've got a hard stop in here, you guys, for my 200 shares. Just trusting my levels. Come on. Definitely, I don't want to give it too much. See, like before, I'd be like justifying a higher stop loss so I don't take a loss. Like, well, no, let's put her up to VWAP. No, let's do this. Let's do that. You know, just if we take this loss, we take this loss. I've got a good amount of shares here. I've got 200. And SPY keeps touching VWAP and bouncing off it. Come on. Oh, Microsoft. Microsoft is kind of following the SPY right now. Watching that. Where are we at on the 5 minutes? Sorry, I need to switch over to the 5. Come on, baby. Let's get back down to like 409 area. I've got a hard stop limit in here, you guys, at 59. I'm essentially break even right now on this trade. Doing a much better job today trusting my levels. Come on. Back below the purple line. I've got 2.5 minutes on the close of this 5-minute candle here. Watching the SPY too, because the SPY is hanging around that VWAP area. Do you guys, your emotions just go all over? You just keep thinking about all these different things that are going on? Like, I did this on Google a few days ago where I'm like, you know what? I'm going to reset my cost base. I'm going to get out right now. I'm going to re-enter at a higher cost basis, you know. And I tried to do that on Google, and literally the second I did that, it ran for like $1.50, and I had 500 shares. I was so pissed. So I'm just like, no, just stay here. Got to get back below this purple line, though. Got 1.5 minutes on this candle close. On. Part of me just wants to stack up some wins today and just take small profits here, but I really do like this based off that 1 hour candle. I just keep stacking up wins, you guys. I just want to keep on stacking up some wins, you guys. I just want to keep on stacking them up. I don't want to be greedy right now, just little by little. So I'm up $315 on the day. $315. I'll take it. This thing will probably keep going, but you know what? I just little by little profits right now. I want to get myself back up into a nice area. So up 315 on the day. I've only taken one loss today. So how many trades have I actually made? 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've scalped NVDA. 6, 7. 7 trades. Been scalping NVDA. So 6, 4, 7 today. $315. Anybody take that with me by chance? Did anybody get in on that Microsoft trade? And I think this thing's going to keep going. I really do. Where did I cover on this? I'm just curious. 409.84 is where I covered. So look at, I mean, yeah, we're still going. And again, like I said, I liked this on all these 1 hour candlesticks. Come back, we retested this wick area. Okay, I scaled in for a better entry, and now we're continuing on the downside. So if I were to again take a stab at where this thing will ultimately come, I mean, definitely down to 409, 409.05, somewhere in there, I think is a good place to really take profits. But I'm gonna just keep on stacking up small wins here. $50 there, $50 there. I really thought about that yesterday. I'm like, well, maybe I should go get a job just for a little bit, kind of guarantee some money. I'm like, okay, John, if you went and got a job, what? You go work a $20 an hour, $15 an hour job, like you can make that in 5 seconds scalping a stock. Like, just stack up some scalps, you know? Like, I had a few the other day. I was like up $185 or two. I didn't take profits on it, you know? I kept wanting to hold for bigger profits. It's like, no, let's just stack these up here. You know, $50, $50, $100. Like right now, I'm up $315 based on that. And look at, here's Microsoft now. So think about if I didn't take profits, how pissed off I'd be, you know? And then what I ended up doing was I would hold, be like, no, this has got to get back. And then it wouldn't get back. And then I ended up taking not only a loss, but a bigger loss because I kept thinking it would come back down to where it was. Do you guys do the same thing? Where's Disney? Ooh, Disney, look at, but that's what I was saying on Disney. I was like, okay, break of orange line, we come to the red line. Holy crap. I mean, I was pretty damn close. We came to 96 though. 96.02, 96.01. Man, I feel so good about where my levels have been on these. Okay, look at coin. We broke the yellow line. Now we're on the downside. Now you cannot short coin. So there's no short on this. But this is what I was concerned with, this touch right here. I know we got this touch here back to the other side. I was concerned with this touch that we might have done this. So gosh dang though, I'm feeling good about this. Right on, good. I hope my explanations are good. I'm trying really hard. Like, again, obviously I've been trading for, this is now will be my 7th full month. So next month, February, will be 8 full months trading full time. And it's like, I think about it from, again, my perspective. If I was listening to someone, I would like to know their full game plan before they even make the trade, you know? Hey, here's why I'm doing it. This is the reason why, yada, yada, yada. Sorry, let's go back to Microsoft. You know, so Microsoft, even with this uptick back up here, we could still finish this 1 hour candle down red. You know, we could absolutely still finish red on this. I mean, shoot, if I wanted to, I could re-enter this for a short, you know, but right now, again, I've just been stacking up my wins. I'm trying to just, I don't want to over trade. But yeah, I hope my explanations and stuff are helping and you guys understand what my strategies are and stuff. Awesome. Thanks, PG. I appreciate that. So look at Tesla, we did get that drop, but just because we got that drop, was it predictable? You know, and for me, it wasn't predictable because this doji type thing right here, this could have gone either frickin' way. You know, that could have gone either way, and I wasn't going to gamble on that. And same thing with this 30-minute candle. Even though we had this upper shadow here, we didn't close below these bodies or anything like that, which is what I'm looking for. But nice move to the downside on Tesla. Holy crap. Back to NVDA. That's what I should be focused on today. Yeah, let Tesla crash. Okay. Gosh dang, I wish I had more people in here with the story. But PG, I don't know if Rio Trader, if you guys are in here, hate it, lost too much money. You and I have been talking about that, man. That's a toxic ex-girlfriend. We keep saying that. So Maury, Daddy be trading. Of course, PG. Who else is in here right now? Man, I'm missing my boy Taquito. Guru's in here. I see Taquito in here, but I haven't seen him talk today. So I blew a gasket yesterday. Let me look at the camera for this. I blew a gasket on my brother yesterday. Okay? So my brother calls me, and for unrelated thing, but then he got into like, he's like, hey, you know, and he started asking me questions about my stock trading, you know, and he's like, John, why do you ever take a loss on a stock? Well, what do you mean? He's like, well, why don't you just hold the stock forever until you are up money? You should never take a loss. I'm like, well, no, because that stock could keep on going down. You don't know. You know, he's like, well, no, like companies like Microsoft or Tesla or Amazon, these companies, they're always going to go up in the long run. Like, okay, yes, I guess I understand that in the long run, but look at, like, I use Tesla as an example. I go, look at Tesla. What was it, 6 months ago, whatever Tesla was? Let's look. I go, Tesla was at $300. Tesla was at $300. Where was that? Right here. $299.29. I go, so if I used your thinking on just hold it until you're back in the green, that was July, back in July. So I trade 500 shares of Tesla, let's say. 500 shares of Tesla, and I'm still holding it to today, which we're at, what, 192. So we're down $100. I'm like, I'd be down $50,000 right now. Not only would I be down $50,000, but all of my capital would be tied up for the last 8 months, 7 months. Like, no, I'm not doing that, you know? And he's like, well, no, you need to, like, know the financials of the company. I go, listen, there's two different styles of trading, fundamental trading and technical trading. I'm like, I'm a technical analysis trader. I base it off candlesticks, chart patterns. He's like, no, that's so stupid. Yeah. I mean, like, I legit got into a shouting match with him. And I can't remember the last time I've gotten in a shouting match with my brother. Probably when we were like 18, 19 playing basketball together. It'd get pretty heated, but whatever. I legit, like, we were screaming at each other, and I finally just hung up the phone. I'm like, nope. I go, I'm done with this conversation, and I hung up on him. I don't think I've ever hung up with my brother, ever. And I was so pissed because he was asking me a question, but it didn't matter how I responded. He just kept trying to tell me why he was right. He wasn't listening to what I was trying to tell him, you know? That, again, technical analysis and fundamental analysis trading are two totally different styles of trading, you know? And there's longer holds. We know this, obviously. We're stock traders. We know this. But I'm like, you're sitting here telling me what to do. I sit in front of these charts and study these charts for 60 hours a freaking week for the last 8 months. Now, no, I'm no, like, huge experienced trader yet, but I certainly know more than him, who, okay, might dabble in stocks, but I've been doing this every single day. Anyways, I had to share that story because that just pissed me off last night. I still had, he texted me back and said, you know, don't be mad at me, you know, I love you, but I'm like, I'm not responding to that. There wasn't even an I'm sorry in there. Like, just don't be like that, man. Like, my brother's a smart guy, but that was a little arrogant, you know. Anyways, there's my rant. No, people don't get it. No, you're 100%. They think we're just gambling, or I'm like, it's like, no, you should just you just hold that stock until you're back in the green. I go, that's called bag holding, and you don't want to do that. I'm like, even now, look at, we were in and out of these stocks today. I'm up $315, right? I was in and out of some of these trades in 2 seconds. In and out. 2 seconds, made $50, you know? Like, if you hold these things for that long of a time, who knows? I mean, we know this, but anyways, trying to explain that to him, pulling teeth out of a freaking crocodile. Where are we at? Hold on, I want to go back to Microsoft just to see where Microsoft is. Okay, so back at these levels that we had, 410.51, you see that was kind of a stop loss I had there. We're back on down. But SPY's hanging around that VWAP. It's bounced off VWAP a lot. Go to SPY. Look at the SPY right here. I mean, outside of this, we've stayed below 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're heading on our 10th candle. Even on the 3-minute, look at the 3-minute. All of these candles are essentially below. Look at all these. Nothing has cracked VWAP yet. Damn, if that's not some strong resistance, that's nuts. Again, I'm so upset. I think, who was it? Theo or no, Guru. Guru came in this morning. He's like, Mamba, are you gonna be live today? And I was like, I'm live right now. And I clicked, I was like, holy crap, I didn't start my stream. I was so that meant that I wasn't actually recording. So I missed my trade on NVDA this morning being recorded. I would have turned that into a video. Oh my gosh, so pissed about that. That was a great trade. Other than PG, I was thinking about you. You called yourself a chicken yesterday. I chickened out. Did you hear my NVDA trade this morning? Were you here for that explanation? Talk about chicken out. I hella chickened out. SPY's breaking VWAP. Okay, you weren't here? Look at this. Okay, so NVDA. Oh, I'm on NVDA. Okay. So here's NVDA. I know I got a lot of lines here. Sorry. Let me delete some of these things. Okay. So NVDA. Oh shoot, I do want that. Okay, I do want these lines. Sorry for a whole bunch of lines. So 1 hour candlestick, you guys know I like that. We got a big break on this 1 hour candlestick between 8 and 9 a.m. this morning. Okay. So it closed below all of these bodies. So what I want is now I'm thinking bearish. Okay. We got a huge red candle. I'm bearish on this. But I want to get as high of an entry as possible for my short. So I looked up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a strong resistance right on these bodies. I like the bodies, not the wicks, the bodies. Okay. So now I put an entry back up at 632.99 is where I got my entry this morning. So look at this 3-minute candle right here. 633. So I got filled with 1 cent to spare. 633, which is unfortunately coin. I'll show you that one too. So 632.99 got filled, and my profit taking was 50 shares here at 629.51 and the other 50 at 627.36. I ended up freaking out and took profits, and I ended up covering at 631.82. So literally I covered right here. Right, pretty much this red line is where I covered. I covered at this red line. Now, what I should have done is, again, stop being a baby. It came right back here. I should have re-entered for the short, but because it was based off a 1 hour candle, I should have stayed in this all the way for this 1 hour candle, which the close of this was 628.65. So with that thinking, 633 to 620, we'll call it 626. That's still that's a $5 move on 100 shares. I should have made $500 on that trade. Instead, I only took a $100 profit. But my thinking was accurate, right? 1 hour candle, get my retest, continuation on the downside. But here's the thing, we closed green. So you would think, oh man, okay, no, I missed it. No, it's because I got such a great entry that even if it closed green like this, I still was profitable, right? I would have made $5 on that trade had I had been patient and not freaked out. So anyways, really, really good trade there. Coin and Disney were the exact same situation. So yeah, no, I chickened out, bro. I chickened out big. So took it was $115 profit versus a $500 profit. So look at coin and Disney were my two other ones. I literally sat here and spelled out my whole game plan this morning, not knowing I wasn't live. Freaking pissed. Okay, so coin, look at that stop loss though. So coin I had in here, this yellow line for an entry long, 131.86, continue up to the upside. Now I'll admit my profit taking, I wanted to be up here around 134.94. Okay, but this candle, so my entry was 131.87 is where I actually put my order entry. We hit the low of this candle was 131.87. I did not get filled. And right after that, we spiked and closed on this candle at 133.63. So $2 move. $2 move in 6 minutes. Okay, so nailed that. I just didn't get an entry. I should have gave myself another cent or two. Disney, exact same thing. Disney, I put this orange line in this morning. Okay, put this orange line in, based again off this red candle, but there were some other reasons based off of daily. I won't go fully into that, but I had this orange line here as an entry, back on up. I was hoping somewhere around this purple, but you can see these bodies right here again on the hour. Take profit there at 97.39, entry at 97.35. That's $1 move in 6 minutes. And I was going to trade 500 shares on Disney. That would have been a $500 profit there as well. And all that was from my preparation in the morning, putting my key levels, understanding my candle closes on the 1 hour. And in this case, I was looking at the daily. I will actually show you the daily. This big candle closed above this orange line. And look at, we're actually back, look at, we're back above. This was my kind of secondary slash stop loss area. You can see we actually hit this area and we've bounced up. This hit 96.02. We're up 50 cents from that area. Dang. So again, but I think Disney, we break this 97.68. I think we get back up to 100. What's today? Tuesday? I'll make a call right now. I think we hit 100 by the end of the week. So anyway, so those were my 3 main plays this morning that all 3 of them hit. All 3 of them hit. And you can actually see, watch this. Cover up my account numbers and stuff. Look at this. So these are my watch lists. So you can see right here, watch lists for today. I have NVDA, Coin, and Disney. All 3 of them right there. Had them all spelt out. I even have a notepad here. You can't see it on the camera. I have a notepad there with the complete game plan written out. So pretty cool. Again, just keep adding to my confidence is all it's doing. So 11:30. Okay, I want to go over my plays from yesterday, you guys. AMD. Let's go back to the hour chart. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? And this is all just because I back test. Okay. Holy crap. Okay, Jesus criminy. I do need to delete some freaking lines here. But I need these for my example. Try to stick with me here on this, you guys. I'm going to go with my bigger chart here. Can you guys see this? Is this full in screen? Okay, it is. Okay. Right view. 1 hour chart, okay? So 1 hour candle. We had this big red candle here between 9 and 10. So between 9 and 10, huge red candle. Obviously, we're bearish, right? We closed below all these bodies. We even closed below these frickin' bodies. That body there and this yellow line, okay? So huge bearish candle, we closed below. So now I want to get an extreme entry high to come back low. So I put my first entry, well, first entry, my only entry. I did 250 shares short at 177.08, this first yellow line. So I did that first yellow line because we had a body here, wick kind of going through, wick there, wick here, okay? So that was why I went for that entry. Put my stop loss back about this blue line, just over that blue line. But what happened was, go to the 5 minute, oh, sorry, I'm really fast. This other yellow line was the other potential entry for my short, this yellow line. And the reason for that one was wick here, wick here, wick here. So you guys see that? 1, 2, 3 wick areas. Okay. So that's why that made my secondary entry level. So now let's go back to the 5 minute. Yesterday, just making sure. Here's yesterday. Go back to this. So again, big red candle. I entered right here. I got stopped out, but look what happened. So what I should have done, and what I'm going to do next time is, yes, I got stopped out of this trade. I still liked my entry. I had my reason for that trade, and I still liked that trade. I stopped out properly instead of holding all the way to this yellow line. I mean, because between here and here was 50 cents. Had I had said, okay, John, this is a totally different trade. You had that as your entry for a short in this one. Now it's hitting this one. Let's take the risk reward is good on this one as well. Let's take it. I should have re-entered here another 250 shares at 178.19. I should have given it to the red line for my stop loss, okay, which is this level here, and then continue on the downside, okay? This red line was my profit target because these were the bodies of this right here. The 175.56 from 178.19. Can I do math there? Roughly a $3 move because of that to here. So I missed that. I messed up on that. Again, I'm okay with my first trade. I really am. Because here's what would happen. If it would have hit that line and I put my entry up at the second line, I've been like, gosh dang it, I knew I should have gone to that first yellow line. Suck. I took my trade here at this yellow line. It didn't work out. I should have re-entered, or I should have gone 125 shares here and 125 shares up here, averaged in, and then come down. So 2 different ways to do that. But my point is, look at it. I nailed it. Now, same thing here. Came up to that level again. Need to trust my levels. Put it here for my entry for my short. Put a tight stop loss, again, maybe even 50 if I don't want to go all the way to 70. Okay, what? So I enter 250 shares. 250 shares, I give it 30 cents. What am I risking? I'm risking $75. Let's say I even take it to that 70. So I risk 50 cents times 250. I risk 125. But at this level, I was trying to take it down to this red line. Even this white line was my other one, if you guys were really with me, okay? Let's say I took it all the way down to this white line. You're talking $4? We'll call it 3.5, right? 250 times 3.5. So 875. So I would have been risking $125 for $875. I have to remember, you take that trade all day long. All day long, okay? Then on AMD, was it here? Okay, AMD here, which actually, if I look here, not quite a waterfall, it climbs too much. But right here, I got my waterfall trade. 1, 2, 3, okay, big red candle drop. I entered right about this area right here. I'm okay with my entry. I always kind of go in the middle of that red candle, okay? We got back up here to the top of this candle. Wow, sorry, that's a terrible zoom. My fault. My fault. So right here is my stop loss, 176.43. And it's always if we close above that line. Well, you can see we didn't ever close above that line, but I've been trying to do hard stop losses, and I put my hard stop loss right here, and I got stopped out. I should have put my stop loss back above this wick on this candle. Again, this is understanding lines and everything else. Had I had put my stop loss higher based off this wick, I never would have stopped out, and my profit target was this red line, 175.21. So I think I was in this 176.19. So again, 70 cents now. I think I was in that one 300 shares, right? So 70 cents times 300, there's another $210, right, that I cost myself. And again, that's just because I put my stop loss too tight, right? And I always stop out if it's a candle close above this area, but I've been trying to do hard stop losses. So learn something there. And we got that to the downside. Now I ended up trading this. I jumped in because I was upset about this one. I thought we were going to go to this white line, so I just jumped in. We didn't, so I ended up taking a loss there. So I took a loss here. I ended up taking a loss here because I messed up on that trade. So 2 losses, okay, because I was upset that I missed this trade over here. Amazon did, yet again, another shooting star on the 30-minute. which you guys know I'll trade every time, all day, every day. We got a shooting star right here, closed below prior day high with the shooting star. I was trying to be cute again and try to scale in and stuff like that. Like, if I see a shooting star on a 30, just jump the hell in. You know, if I would have jumped in that, again, green was my first profit target, red was my second profit target. I was going to do 600 shares on this. 600 shares, I was in at 160 and 61 cents, or 62 cents is where I was. That came down to 160.06. So again, having the cojones and following my game plan, again, let's call it another 50 cents times 600 shares. There's another $300. And all this is just off basic, simple things, you know? Just like, again, NVDA, that I had just stuck to my game plan, I would have made $500 as opposed to 115, you know? But again, it's really cool seeing these, just make some small little tweaks to my trading, trust my levels. Like, again, where's Disney at right now? Okay, look at Disney. I said, break the orange line, we're coming to the red line. Okay, so right there, that alone is about 35 cents, 30 cents, 20 cents, whatever. Pick up, you have 1,000 shares, there's $200, right? Okay, now off this red line I was saying, looks like I had that a little bit off, right? Move that to there, obviously now, but we get that bounce, and look at, now we're on the upside. I do think we're going to hit back here at this white line at 97.68, either today, it might be even today, but definitely tomorrow. And then I think we're going to hit $100 by end of week. So I'll keep this recording to see if we're right on that. And then coin, my call on coin today was this yellow line. I didn't get filled even though I nailed it back up here. Great trade. And then look at this. My stop loss area got held up with this kind of hammerish candle. And look at back on the upside from here, 130 all the way back up to 132. So my levels are really good right now. I'm really proud of myself for my levels. And again, you can't short coin. So, but I do like this red candle for a short here as well. Anyways, there's a spell out from yesterday and today so far. Any questions on that? Thoughts, questions? There. Cool, you like that, PG? As long as I have reasons for all my trade. Hey, sorry, I meant to ask you, what's your strategy, PG? Have we talked about this? What's your trading strategy? Like, can you spell it out kind of like I do? You have like exact rules and stuff like that? Oh, who? Yeah, Maury, Rio Trader, Guru. You guys have specific trading strategy. What is your curious? Curious or curious? Yeah, who's ever in here, tell me, what's your trading strategy? I'm curious. Good. Hey, I appreciate that, Maury. I'll say this, I would listen to I listened to a bunch of people on YouTube. Well, let me backtrack. You hear a lot of traders say you need a trading strategy. You need a trading strategy, right? Trade your strategy, don't just whatever. And I was like, okay, well, my strategy is simple. I trade supports and resistance. That's it. And so when I first started trading, it was like every support, every resistance. Like I was just trading like a madman. I no joke, I was making 50, 60 trades a day the first maybe 3 months I traded. I could show you charts. It was absolutely and so I was just trading everything. But then I was like, again, I hit a really frustrating part. And so I started like Googling or YouTube, like reversal strategies. because I kind of was like, I like reversals or breakouts. So I started looking up these strategies. And so I liked one guy's kind of set of rules. I understood why, liked another guy's. And then I had things. I was like, okay, that's what a strategy is. Like, I got to have very specific rules, right? So what are my rules? Okay. Well, I think this, and this. Okay, go back test it now. And so I would I'll sit here at charts for hours upon hours, and I would test my theories. I'll say like this morning, hey, this red candle close, I knew to take my entry on my short way up here. I knew to hold this the whole time. I just was a baby and chickened out. But I knew where my entry was because of my back testing. And I have those very specific rules. Again, candle close, retest, continuation of the downside. Okay. Same thing with coin and Disney and all those ones. Just because I've back tested and I have very specific rules. I really like Smart Trader and on YouTube. Vince does pre-market almost trading day. He has been killing it and very transparent. Okay. I don't like trading pre-market myself. PG kind of same as you, support and resistance, or like breakout. Well, I told you, I like the breakouts of support and resistance, candle closes, but I need a retest to enter. Just because it breaks, don't jump into it. You want to get the best entry possible. That's why I limit order into trades. Now, I market ordered into a bunch of NVDA trades today because I was doing just quick scalps. I was in and out of those things in seconds. But going back to, hold on, sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. PG, but do you have very specific rules to that, like a breakout retest? Do you break out of levels on the 5-minute, the 3-minute, the 30-minute, the 1 hour? Where are your breakout candles, right? So I would say have very specific rules to those and know where those levels are. Like me, I'm drawing all my levels off the 1 hour now. Now I'll take that 1 hour, I'll kind of compare it to the 5-minute, see if I can micro, get it a little bit zoomed in a little bit more. Okay, so your retest on the 5, okay. Someone I really, really like, you guys, on YouTube is Scarface Trades. Love Scarface Trade. Very simple videos. They're like 8 minutes long or something. They're very clear instructions on what he does and why he does them. Very good. So if you haven't watched him, I'd take a look at Scarface Trades. Very good. I've also watched Humbled Trader. I like Humbled Trader, but not as much as Scarface Trades. And so those people kind of got me going a little bit, and of course Deck, Deck is a known, but they kind of got me going a little bit on helping me figure out what my strategy is, because AK has a strategy, Deck has a strategy. They're two totally different traders. Now I'm creating my strategy totally different than theirs. I think Deck still trades off the 1 minute. I don't like trading the 1 minute. Holy crap, you guys, hold on. Look at Disney. I've literally been talking about Disney all flippin' day long. Look at that. Look at Disney. And again, for me, this move was all based off this daily. And I had this red line because of another level back in the past charts. Look at that huge green candle, come back, retest this level, and continuation. Wow. Trade. Again, trust my levels. Had I trusted my levels, again, I could have gone 500. I could have gone even 1,000 shares. On Disney, though, I would have traded 500. So even right now, we'd be at about a $500 profit right now on Disney on that trade. But I had my line incorrect, because I had my line actually like right there where I had my line. So had I gone off that, I would have thought, okay, we closed below it. So that's why having those lines correct are a big deal. But I knew if we broke this orange line, look at break of orange line, retest of orange line here, and then continue to the downside. So had I had seen this a little bit earlier, I would have shorted here at 96.35, which we hit 96.36. back on down, could have easily picked up 30 cents on that one. Izzy doesn't move fast, which is perfect for high number of shares. Yes. Yeah, 100%. Yep. And honestly, I like a little bit of the slower pace sometimes. It's not as like sporadic for us beginner traders. It doesn't move so fast per se, you know, so we can kind of calm down a little bit. You know, unlike looking at something like Tesla or NVDA. Yeah. I like some of these stocks like, well, I'll be honest, INTC has been a bitch to me. Citi Card. Look at this. On 3 minute. Card, 1 second. I was like, we got a shooting star here on a 3. Don't really trade that as much. What's my 5? Yeah, no trade there. But okay, look at like the 5 minute. We broke here, right? Got a retest, continuation, right? And we just keep on getting continuations right there. Another wick, continuation. That's why I like larger time frames. Vincent goes over plan and levels in pre-market for market hours. Does not trade pre-market. Okay, so he does what I do. Okay. He also plays break and retest strategy. Started to bring him up again, but I feel no, for sure. Hey, can you share his link to his YouTube page in here for me? Just, I mean, if you watch him, just help me out there. Send that to me. I'd love to watch him. You know, like I always tell people, you know, when I train people for things, it's like take 1 or 2 pieces here, take 1 or 2 pieces here, take another, you know, and if you can take a little bit of knowledge from all these different people, you can grow, right? You can get better off that. You don't have to take everything they're saying, but learn 1 or 2 things from it, you know? City, again, I'm going to go over my mid-cap plays that I watch. RIBN. Oops, let me get off this date. Okay, so you can see on RIBN, look at 1 hour. Ooh, this might be a good short. 1 hour candlestick break. Hold on, you guys, actually. When are RIBN earning? RIBN. February 21st. Ooh, guys, this is... See this, though? We broke this. If you guys wanted to take a short right now on RIBN, I would say that's a pretty decent trade. If you can get into this 16.14, I know it's only 3 cents, so if you wanted to jump in, you could. I would say stop loss, definitely stop loss at 16.21. Maybe a candle close, above 16.17, so you're not giving it that much room. But I would be basing this off of, well, let me see. Yeah, I would be basing this again off this 1 hour candlestick. We closed below. Ooh, SPY just got a huge jolt, you guys, so hang tough. Hang tight, hang tight. Holy shoot, SPY just got a huge surge. Where are some other ones? Go back to NVDA. Huge surge on the SPY just now. We just broke yesterday's high. And you can see here, I mean, look at the 1 hour on NVDA, just slow climber. But I said I'm waiting for a candlestick on the 1 hour to break this yellow line on the 1 hour, which we're 10 minutes away from. Thanks, you guys. Appreciate you guys sending that. I'm going to open it up over there. Right on. Okay. I will watch him. Appreciate that. Break and retest. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Man, I will squeeze to 492 here, maybe 495 before the meeting tomorrow. Yeah, where are we at right now? Yeah, so I mean, we hit 491.50 essentially. Let's see if again on this 5 minute on SPY, we'll switch to the SPY and watch it here for a second. We got to break and hold above previous day high, this purple line. So look at, we didn't do it. We could get kind of a drop back down here to 491.23. Not a trade I would take, so I'm not taking this. But you can see now, again, we broke all these candles. The retest might actually be 491. Let me move the retest might actually be there. 491.30. See if we can continue on to the upside. Man, I called out. I forget who asked me yesterday. Somebody came in here and asked me about the SPY and what my thoughts were on it. And I know it was on my recording. I need to go back and find it. But everything I said that would happen to the SPY happened after I called that. Again, just cool. It just is so cool to have that confidence. You know, being able to make calls like that and seeing these things now. Now I just got to keep growing my confidence to be able to make the trades and pull the trigger. I'm getting better. I got better today. Today was much better. I saw those trades from yesterday. I'm like, John, just have confidence in yourself. You guys talk to yourself like that? My wife always says, talk nice to my best friend, because I'm always hard on myself. John, you freaking idiot. Such a dumbass. I'm going to switch back to NVDA. Where we at here? We're right at lunch hours, you guys. So I think what I might do is take a break here, have some lunch. I'm up $315 on the day. So the last thing I want to do is give away profits. So only if I see something really, really good, I'm going to leave chat up. I'm going to leave my stream up. If you guys do see anything on shooting stars or anything like that on 30, in fact, before I go, let me just scan that really fast. Is there anything remotely close to a shooting star? Why is it zooming out? Come on, stay here. Hammer on Apple. We got a hammer on Apple on the 30, right to this orange line too. Holy crap. Ooh. When are Apple's earnings though, you guys? Apple's earning. Apple is Thursday. Okay, I just wanted to make sure they weren't today. Dang, though, that candle happened at 11. I missed that candle, you guys. See, again, so if we would have jumped in based off this hammer candle right here, 88.67. Okay, it's not much. Not much, but it's still something. It's moving slower. $53. And I'm very tempted on Apple based off that hammer. I really want to go eat some lunch. Like this hammer. So when would you get in when you see that hammer? Hammer and shooting stars, I really just want to jump in. So I would have just jumped in on the close of this candle, which the close of this candle was 188.65. So I would have jumped in there, and we got up to 188.93. So again, that's 30 cents, you know, or 25 cents, you know, depending on what you guys are trading. Some people just want to do a quick scalp. You pick up 20, 25 cents, you know, still a great profit. I think I'm trying to hold too long and get these bigger gains. Like for me, I'd probably take profits, probably split my profits back up here at 189.18 and then even back up to here to 189.57. If I look at the 30-minute though, or 50 is below the 200, so we are bearish right now. So we're back to that level. Now though, this thing is going to close here in 5 minutes. If this thing closes red, then we could be back to the downside. Man, look at the SPY. That prior day high is holding up right now. So I already missed the move on this hammer though. I already missed that move. See again, SPY held up there. But what I say, it could come back and retest this level before it comes back on up. Because I'm scanning everything else, we'll come back to it, but I just want to keep looking. See, 1 hour candles on Amazon. Close below, close below, close below, close below. Fortunately, we haven't got any kind of retest here. Microsoft. Look at Microsoft. It hit right up my stop loss that I was talking about here. So my stop loss actually would have been a little bit too tight. Look at that. Hit right out there and we're back on down. And that again was based off this 1 hour candle here. Close below, close below, close below. I was looking for a retest level here. So went just a little bit higher than I thought, but that call was right. So again, just about where that entry would have been. I still think we're coming to the downside. Even with the spike going up, makes me want to jump back in, but I need to resist and stay disciplined right now. What else do we got? It's nothing that screams. Again, Google, close low. Look at this. As long as you're closing below, right here, you got to close below. Look at, we got to retest back up to the same level right here, 154.48. Continue to the downside. That's a good close and retest. That would have been a great trade on Google. Meta. Okay, so Meta, huge spike on the green candle. This is why you don't just chase, right? So here, look at, we're back to prior day high. If we wanted to take an entry long here, we could try to do that. I would probably let it come back down to right here. The lower you can get on like a long or a short, look at, and the reason why is because the body of this 1 hour candle. And you can actually see, look at where we're at right now. So we might get a bounce on Meta right here. Might get a bounce here. The other level to pay attention to is right here on pre-market lows on those candlesticks. Okay, so I would watch that level as well. What's the spread on that? So that's $1.20. This trade is intriguing. If you guys wanted to take this trade is intriguing. Entry here at 402.48. I would probably put stop loss, a close. This would be my stop loss area right there. Close below this. I'll put this. Close below stop loss. Okay. And then I would say hard stop loss. I want to give it that much. 401.95. So let me move because I don't really need this one. Got this wick right here though, so that's where I'm like, but I don't necessarily want to give it that much room there. So I mean, if you did that though, you'd be giving this from 48, so 402.48 to 401.79 would be your stop, hard stop. So you're talking about 69 cents potentially. So just depending. So if you want to go 200 shares at 0.69, so $138. But this could come all the way back up to high at 406.29. But even if we don't come back up to high and we come back up to here, so what's your risk reward? So you enter at 402.48. So you're talking a $2 move for a 69 cent. That's a 2-for-1. That's a 2-for-1 risk reward. So that would actually be a decent trade. You guys see what I'm looking at? Sorry, Maury, I missed your comment there. So when would you get in? Oh no, I already answered that. I'm sorry. Yeah, right at the close of that. Here, Netflix. Nothing on Netflix. If I were to guess, we're going to get down to the prior low a day from here. But that's just a guess. Nothing, not trading it. See if we got anything else. Ooh, City. See, like on a 3-minute. So if I trade a shooting star or a hammer on a smaller time frame, so like here, that's a shooting star on a 3-minute. I want a second candle confirmation. Get a retest back up to 56.39. Let me look at City here. We're at highs right now. When's City's earnings? Wait, now City. When, anybody know? Let me. I'm missing it. Anybody know? Help me out on that. City. Oh, we've already had it. The next one is April 12th. So okay, so we've already had that one. I should have looked here. Is it on my chart? You guys see here, 3-minute red, second red candle confirmation. If we get back up here, 56.40, this is a good short. Wrong move. When were earnings on this? General alleged failure. City sued. Dang, that was 30 minutes ago. 30 minutes ago, and we're still climbing on a sue news report. That's crazy. I'm gonna put an alert back up here on City. Watch it. RIVN. What I say on RIVN? What were we looking at? Oh yeah, off the purple line, right? I said off the purple line on RIVN. Come on back down. Okay, look at that's what we did. Okay. So again, that was based off this 1 hour candle close. I think we can continue on the downside here on RIVN. BABA. Nothing on BABA. Where Square's interesting, because I mean we're hanging out right at that purple line there. Too close to call anything. App. PayPal. Change back to my 5-minute. Sorry, I know I do want to go take a break. Where's Disney at? Oh my gosh, I freaking called Disney. Oh, look at that. Look at that move on. That was all based off a daily candle. All right, well, good to know for future. I'm not going to go chasing it now. Last one was coin. Where are we at on coin? So coin hit that red line. Back on up. Where are we at? Okay, so we had kind of a hammerish candle on coin, you guys. We broke below all this, but we stayed above. What I want to take 50. Do. For this one, I'm hesitating again, you guys. I'm hesitating. Again, we came to this yellow line. We dropped below. We did not close below. That yellow line is from all these bodies. We stayed above. 50 is over the 200, and I liked this daily. What should I do? What should I do? Yeah, I know. I need to take lunch too. You know what? I need to take lunch. I'm not going to touch this, but you guys, I think this is going to go higher. I need to just step away too. I'll be back here in about an hour, you guys. Okay? So I'll leave my stream up, and but I'll mute my mic in my video. Okay? I'll see you guys shortly. Hey guys, I'm back. 10 minutes to spare for the 1 hour candle close. I don't know who's here right now, but I did want to jump on here for a little bit. I was kind of watching everything on my phone and I was eating, but holy crap with this dump. This is what I was talking about before I went to lunch, was the SPY, if it held up at this purple line. Look at this, we never closed above it, got that huge dump afterwards. I'm assuming that some kind of news or something came out though, that I'm unaware of. But that, I mean, just off technical analysis alone, look at that. Just crazy. And NVDA, it looks like everything kind of followed suit there. Dang, NVDA still dropping. This is interesting because we got the close below now. we could still go lower here. Again, finally close below all these candles. I'm torn on whether or not I want to trade the rest of the day because I'm up $315. And obviously if the market's going to be, I know we're on a downtrend here, but I just don't want to be caught up in something choppy, you know, unless something just absolutely stands out at me. Look at Meta, we're getting this 1 hour candle close below these bodies. Yeah, I'm gonna make a decision right now. No trading the rest of the day. I'm not gonna put myself at risk right now. I have a nice day going, $315 in profit. I'll take it. I do like that though. Look at this kind of hammerish candle, but here's what I would say to that. You got some support right here, but really I like the hammers to be around prior low a day. Some kind of support like that. This is kind of in the middle of the chart. Microsoft, okay, Microsoft, here we go. Hammer on the 30-minute on Microsoft. This was from, well, let's see, that was, what day is it today? Is today Tuesday? So this was Mondays, this was Friday. So this is Friday's high a day right here, coming back down. So that is a significant spot. We could actually get a bounce off this. That's pretty nice. That hammer. Let's keep Microsoft on watch. Amazon, same thing. If we get a hammer off this prior day low, but if we close below it, we could go even further. Huge drop on Amazon. Wow. I mean, again, everything just had drops, so I just have to be aware of that. NVDA, again, look at the 1 hour. 1 hour, if we close above 627, we could be long here because, you know, we didn't close below this level right here. Let me move. I want to move this line up about there. Okay, so that's essentially that purple line there. Intriguing. Again, close below this level, get a retest up here, continuation of the downside. Again, going to be super careful. Don't really want to trade right now unless it's just a slam dunk trade. Disney was the freaking slam dunk trade. Freaking missed that one. Damn, literally $1.20 from where we were looking at entry. We got on some other mid-cap plays. City, I was looking at City earlier. Again, we got a shooting star on a 5-minute candle, second candle, red candle confirmation. We're right back. That 56.82 would have been a good entry spot for the continuation of the short. You can see the 9 EMA is holding that up as well. And this is, I mean, this has been climbing even with the SPY dumping. So, but again, concerned with all these 1 hours and even the 30 minutes not really showing me much. I want shooting stars and stuff off larger time frames. What else we got? INTC. INTC is interesting because this candle, if we get this close below these bodies, right now I'm just kind of calling things out as I see them, and then I'll check again the tape later to see if what I thought actually happens. Make sure my mic wasn't, everything wasn't recording earlier. I messed up on that. Just wanted to check it really fast. RIVN, man, I called RIVN back up here at high. at the I said 1614 with the stop loss of 1618. I'm gonna have to pull that one off the video too. What a nice call there. Okay. Square I wasn't sure about, so that's fine. Gonna remember all these drop because the SPY, PayPal, coin again. Coin is right at this spot, but we're getting a close below these bodies as well. You can't short coin, or else that probably would be a shortable play right now. Starbucks has earnings, I think, today, so be careful with Starbucks. Nothing there. Oh, Disney is the one we're already looking at. Gosh dang it. Disney. Roadblocks. Okay, that's a nice close on the 1 hour. These are all a little bit slower movers with these plays down here that I'm looking at. Shop, Nike. Taquito, there you are. I haven't seen you all day. What's up with the draft eating? Good to see you, man. I thought I'd come back for a quick little let's check the markets. But I'm gonna be cautious now. I'm up 315 on the day. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, dude, you're always here working, putting in the time. I'm sorry to hear you're sick, man. I'm gonna have to clean up some charts later. Look at all these lines. Oh, let's just clean this stuff up. A little bit too many lines. I don't have much to go over right now other than I'm just kind of taking a look, see what we have on these. Candle closes here in about 2 minutes. See if we get anything that stands out at me. Here's the thing, SPY closed below these bodies, but it stayed above these bodies. NVDA. I said NVDA below this line of these bodies, we could see this continue. Let me drop that down to that body right there. So we broke it right here, got this retest back up here at 628. But again, be careful. I think this is going to make a reversal here. Upgrade your predictions. Give 2 options. There are always 2 options. One for the upside and one for the downside. Okay. Valid. You have one for both. Okay. Remember that. You know, I'm going to write that down. So tomorrow when I do that, I did kind of write that down on some earlier today. I was so upset, Taquito. I thought I was streaming the whole time. I literally did my whole pre-market stuff that I normally do. And then Guru comes in here and he's like, "Hey, Mamba, you going to be streaming?" I was like, "I am streaming." And apparently the button, I guess it wasn't streaming, obviously. So I missed a really good trade this morning on NVDA. Where are we at? 1 minute for the close of this. I thought I moved that up. So this candle's closing below all these bodies. I mean, we already may have done this retest here at 627.70. True retest for a short, I would say. Let me zoom out here a little bit. Maybe back up here to 628.60-ish. And then come down to 625. So that's where I'd go on a short. Because again, we're retesting these levels. We're closing below on the 30-minute below all these candles here. But again, things are just, I mean, like, look at these candles, though. The high and low of this candle is $2. It's just, I mean, you get caught up in one way or the other on that on 100 shares, like, you're screwed. Just so I'm not going to be touching this stuff right now. Amazon, which one was giving me the hammer? So you got a hammer here on the 30-minute on Amazon, but the thing is this hammer closed below prior low a day. So because we closed below prior low a day here, I think we're going to continue on the downside. If we do continue to the downside, we can see right here we got prior day high right here, which actually is exactly where we hit on that hammer. I'm just trying to look here. I have this yellow line at 158.33. So I would say that's the first line for profit. 158.33 if we go to the short side. Now, if we break above this prior day low, let's say on the 5-minute, I would say our body needs to break 159 and hold on a 5-minute. Then we can continue up to 159.32. So there you go, Taquito. Upside and downside on Amazon. Was it Microsoft? I was seeing another one. Google. Oh, Google. See, okay, so again, I talked about Google, but the thing is, this kind of hammerish candle it's in the middle of the chart, right? It's not at a prior day low or anything like that. So I wouldn't short this, which right now it's showing why not short this. But my reasoning is because it's in the middle of the chart, and I said that before that candle even closed. Where are we at? And everything's still dumping. Holy crap. Be nice to be in one of these shorts, but see here on the 5-minute, candle closed below this body of the open here, came back, retested it, and then continuation. That's why I always wait for a retest. I is still dumping, guys. Amazon, so now watch for Amazon to close below these candles here. This is gonna kind of watch for that, but again, 158.33 is where I would say profit taking on Amazon short. Dang it, Apple's gonna break this orange line. Where did I put that orange line in? That had to have been a while ago. So you can see here, orange line held up here. We broke that, stayed up there. I know that is a certain line of support there. So if we break that, I don't have exact, without diving deep into these charts right now, I don't have exact numbers, to be honest with you. I kind of do that in pre-market. And the look at this, that, remember, 178.19 was our entry that we should have took yesterday on AMD. Look at, we hit that exact line there. We held up below it, and look where we're at. Wow. Good move there. But again, everything is dumping right now. You guys, I'm gonna be good here. I'm not gonna trade. I'm up $315 on the day, so instead of just sitting here, I think I'm gonna call it a day myself, and I'll be back. I'll be back around 9 o'clock Eastern time. I'll be back tomorrow. Do my pre-market routine. Maybe this time I'll actually be recording it. So yeah, I'm not gonna ruin my profits. I'm happy with $300. Let's just take that and go. So Taquito, I hope you feel better, man. I hope your fever comes down, and hope I see you tomorrow. If not, get some rest, and I'll talk to you when you get better, okay? Thanks, buddy, and everyone that was with me. Appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?